Hello everyone and welcome to the latest episode of Toy Geek Maniac. I'm your host, Chad Miller. So a couple days ago, I received something from eBay. And I wasn't quite sure what it was. I did order something through eBay before, and but I hadn't ordered anything else. So I opened it up and it was a figure that I had mentioned a while ago that I hadn't put on my Amazon wish list because the price was too high. But I really wanted a version of this figure, so I didn't know who it was at first, but now I know it's from AB. They didn't want their full name out there, so yeah, I've been wanting a Marvel Legends MCU version of Thanos, and here I have one. And he's part of a 2-pack. However, this came loose with all of his accessories that are included, just not the other figure that comes with the set, which is fine because I already have a definitive version of Iron Man, Tony Stark. So I'm gonna go ahead and break this guy down and show off his accessories, and yeah, this is really exciting. He is gargantuan. And this is the version of him from Avengers Endgame. So that is why he is sporting the red Tony Stark gauntlets instead of the Infinity Gauntlet that he had on his left hand. So, alright, we're gonna take a look. So here he is helmeted. He's got a bit of a look up and some icky gappage there. The look down is menacing from the front. It looks awkward from the side. Lateral lift in the arms is a bit hindered due to his armor. Shoulder swivel. No bicep turn. Nope. We get a single jointed elbow. Flex in the hand is hindered by the armor. Going back, going forward, maybe not so well, a little bit. Oh, it's got the side to side. Okay, so that makes sense. So over here, we get a little pivot up and a pivot down. Torso crunch forward, looks pretty nice. From the back, we've got gappage. Crunch back is pretty decent. and yet we have some gappage there. So yeah, lateral lift in the leg is pretty good. They worked the armor out to make something happen, which is better than nothing. He does have a thigh turn. He has multifunctional double jointed knees. There is no boot turn, but we do get a flex forward, a flex back in the foot, and a pivot side to side. So, with that being said, he's an amazing looking figure, don't get me wrong. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at his interchangeable heads first. So here we have Thanos with no helmet, and he's got a very stern look to him. Basically the same sort of functions as the helmeted version. This one doesn't look back as much, so it's a little bit less awkward. This head, he has more of a maniacal look to him, and I also do have to say that the likeness to the character is really decent. I mean, even while Josh Brolin was CGI'd, there was still a part of him that you could see through Thanos, and I think they captured that really well. So yes, here's Thanos looking a little maniacal. I could be wrong here, and if any of you can correct me out there, that is perfectly fine. I believe this is alternate head for when he's starting to get blipped by Tony Snark. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. Tony Stark snapping his fingers with the gauntlet on, which is a bit of a spoiler if you haven't seen Avengers Endgame, but yeah, pretty much same details, articulation and whatnot there. So I'm gonna put him back in helmeted form and take a look at the other accessory that he has, interchangeable accessory I should say. This is the Stark gauntlet with the Infinity Stone that Thanos does acquire at some point. So here it is, closed fist, and then we get an alternate hand that shows Thanos as he is about to snap his fingers the second time to wipe out half the population of Earth. I sort of wish that they would have given him a regular hand as well. Because the gauntlet actually does pop off, but there's just no regular hand or armor like on his left arm. But you know, hey, it's Thanos, and he is now in my collection. So let's take a look at the final accessory that he comes with. So his final accessory is his signature weapon, which is really cool and nicely detailed. It was a little bit difficult to get it into his hand, so I think I'm probably going to leave it there once I display him, which, once again, I have to totally rework my Marvel Legends MCU shelves. I'm still on the search for some better action figure stands. The ones that I have work well for some characters, the others not so much. I've even put like poster putty underneath them to keep them standing, and yet they still happen to defy gravity. So I'll just have to research and see what I can do about that. So that is the end of my Avengers Endgame Marvel Legends figure of Thanos. With great thanks to AB for searching outside the box and finding this for me. It's a very important character to have. I'm not always looking for the latest version of each character. I mean, for instance, the Iron Man figure that I have, the only one, was based on his first, like, full, like, Iron Man suit from the first movie. And there have been several others that have been out there. And I don't, I don't think I have any, well, Vision and Wanda, I do have different versions of. But other than that, unless, you know, something monumental happens in the Disney Plus shows or in the movies, I'm gonna try to stick to the basics. I know there are going to be some newer Doctor Strange figures coming up. I'm very content with the original one that I have. So we'll just have to see. But thank you all so much for watching. I certainly appreciate it. And thank you to all of you subscribers who have gifted things to me for me to review and excuse me, to enjoy for as long as I live. And if you're interested in gifting me anything, my Amazon wish list is in the description. Also, if you're here for the first time, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to be notified anytime Red and Slim Productions uploads a video. And we've got a lot of stuff under our belt, so some of it may not pertain to you, but if you're glued to one aspect of the channel, then I do suggest turning on that notification bell so when you see that pop up, know that it's there. So all that being said, it is December 21st, and I want to wish anyone who participates and celebrates a very joyful Yule. Blessed be to you, and love and light to you all.